right, welcome to Glen Rock, New Jersey, Bergen County. We are here in a home that we've spent a lot of time in over the last year. Now, it hasn't been quite a year yet, but probably been close to a year with all the planning. So our client worked with an architect, that also happens to have a designer in the firm. And they spent a lot of time pre-planning this project, which meant there wasn't a lot of decisions to be made once we started. So planning ahead, having your vision, having as many schematics or drawings that you could have in advance makes our job easier, makes your job easier when you're going through the stress of the renovation. And this particular job, almost everything was designed and selected. Of course, changes were made along the way. Products that were selected maybe didn't live up to what we thought they were going to be on paper or what the client thought they were going to be quality-wise, and we addressed those as they come up. But this project was a multifaceted interior renovation. So we didn't do any addition, we didn't do any expansion, there was no roofing or siding or anything of that nature, but this was a multi-room interior renovation. And we're starting here in the basement level. So this is a split level home. So the basement isn't like in all the way down under basement, but it's a basement that's down about a half a flight of steps from the main living area. And we did some pretty cool stuff here too. Again, designed by the architect and designer, executed by HH in conjunction with the client. So here we are, we did this custom shiplap wall. Shiplap became really popular on Chipping Joanna Gaines's show, and a lot of people are asking for it. It's a great design feature. All shiplap means is the way that the wood, instead of being tongue and groove, it just overlaps in a notch, and that's what they call shiplap. But when it's installed, you don't actually see the lap, all you see is the line. Shiplap can also be installed vertically. Most commonly, it's installed horizontally. So part of our project, besides this full shiplap wall, was also to do some custom built-ins over here in the corner. So as you can see, it's kind of a pseudo mud room, places to store shoes, places to hang coats, cubbies to put hats. Built within the shiplap, we have some hidden storage, pretty deep shelving, hidden behind shiplap panels. We have this bench. We had some heat here, and we needed the heat because this is the basement level. It's a concrete floor, so it's naturally cool in the winter. So we extended the heat with a toe kick heater over here. And inside all of these benches is additional storage, custom made by our carpenters on site. Really nice feature. And again, a lot of times when the proper colors are chosen and the proper products are chosen, it just makes the whole room come together. So instead of having a white ceiling, we have a dark ceiling that was painted the same color as the doors and painted the same color as the lolly columns. So white on the walls, dark on the ceiling, neutral tone gray on the floor, which is a custom stained sort of epoxy flooring because they didn't want to go over the concrete with, for example, a vinyl plank flooring or carpeting. So this is a nice feature that we had done for this particular job site. We don't do these a lot, but it came out great. You'll also notice some of the custom carpentry features. All the windows were designed to have a circular or a semicircular trim feature at the top of the windows. So we did this here, and we did this on the two front windows. The difference is the two front windows are on a wall that we applied a brick veneer. So that's not a real brick wall. That's a very thin layer of brick that was applied to the wall to make it look like a brick wall. So you have a lot of contrast in this room between the brick, the dark, the shiplap, the neutral. This is going to be the family room, obviously. Couches are here, TV center is here. There's a powder room behind you that we'll point to real briefly. Again, like another job we were just at. This particular powder room, very small floating vanity with faucet, simple light fixture. We're still missing a piece of glass that's waiting to come in. And again, the walls were painted contrasting, mostly white. One dark accent wall matches the door. So one last feature I want to talk about before we leave the basement is they wanted to have some use of the closet space or storage space underneath the staircase, but they didn't want it on full display at all times. Also, if they wanted to use this room and not have sound travel up to the main living space, they wanted to be able to close this. But if you had a door here and a door here, it was going to be a little busy. They wanted a sliding door, often referred to as a barn door, But if you had a barn door here, it would close off the stairway when it was closed, but it would leave the closet exposed when the stairway was closed. So they designed a double sliding door or barn door unit here. So this door provides some privacy in the basement, separating the living space from the basement play space. It also covers the closet storage area, but this also slides this way in case you want to get in the closet and still not open the door to go upstairs. Very cool. And if you just want to cover the closet and leave the stairway open, you only pull out one of the door panels. We actually made these doors. We didn't purchase them. We fabricated them to go with the shiplap look. Only this shiplap was painted dark to match the other doors, where the other shiplap was painted white to give the white wall. But these doors we made. They didn't make a door this size, so we basically created this door with the pocket door hardware to make this happen.